Before you clean your toilet again, stop. Because there is one item sitting quietly next to your toilet right now. That is dirtier than the toilet bowl itself. It doesn't look dirty. It doesn't smell strong at first. And most people never clean it properly. But inside this one item, there is standing water, trapped bacteria, old waste residue, and invisible slime. And every time you clean your toilet, this item sends bacteria right back into your bathroom. Today, I am going to reveal what's really hiding inside your toilet brush holder, why it's one of the most dangerous hygiene mistakes people make, and how to fix it completely in just 2 minutes. But first, you need to understand why this problem is far worse than it looks. Most people believe the toilet bowl is the dirtiest thing in the bathroom, but that's not true. The toilet bowl gets cleaned, it gets flushed, it gets scrubbed. Fresh water moves through it constantly. The toilet brush holder, it does not. It sits there, wet, dark, unventilated, creating the perfect environment for bacteria. Think about it. After you scrub the toilet, you place the brush back into the holder. The brush is dripping with dirty water. That water settles at the bottom of the holder. It never dries properly. Over time, that water turns into a bacterial soup. Inside most brush holders you'll find standing dirty water, thick slime layers, fecal bacteria, mold spores, sour, rotten smells, mineral residue from hard water. And here's the scary part. Every time you pull the brush out, bacteria splashes upward. Tiny droplets land on your floor, your toilet base, nearby walls, even your hands. You don't see it, but it happens. Now let's do something shocking. Before cleaning anything, do this test. Lift your toilet brush out of the holder slowly. Pause. Look at the bottom of the holder. Most people react instantly, because what you see is usually brown water, cloudy slime, black specks, thick residue stuck to the walls. And the smell. That smell isn't coming from the toilet. It's coming from the holder. Now imagine this. That same brush goes back into your toilet bowl the next time you clean. That means you're cleaning your toilet with something dirtier than the toilet itself. But don't worry, because now you're going to fix it properly. And it starts with one very important step. Here's the mistake most people make. They rinse the brush quickly and put it back. That does nothing. In fact, it makes the problem worse. Instead, we start by breaking down the bacteria. Take your toilet brush holder to the sink or shower area. Empty all the dirty water. Now rinse the holder with warm water. Already, you'll see residue loosening. But this is just the beginning. Now we prepare the power cleaning mix. This mix is simple, safe, and extremely effective. You need white vinegar, dish soap, warm water. Pour about 1 cup of warm water into the holder. Add half a cup of white vinegar. Then add a few drops of dish soap. This mixture does 3 things at once. Vinegar kills bacteria and dissolves mineral buildup. Dish soap breaks grease and slime. Warm water opens surfaces so dirt releases easily. Now let it sit. Just 60 seconds. During this time, something important happens. The thick slime at the bottom begins to soften. The sour smell starts to disappear. The bacteria loses its grip. And now comes the part viewers always wait for. Take the toilet brush. Dip it directly into the holder. Yes, use the brush to clean the holder. This is where the magic happens. Slowly scrub the inside walls. Don't rush. As you scrub, you'll notice dark foam forming, brown residue lifting, slime breaking apart, water changing color. This is months, sometimes years, of buildup being removed. Now scrub the bottom carefully. That's where the worst bacteria lives. Most holders have grooves or ridges at the bottom. Those grooves trap dirt. Take your time here. This step alone removes over half of the contamination. But we're not done yet, because now we sanitize. Cleaning removes visible dirt. Sanitizing kills what you can't see. Here's the safest and most effective sanitizer for this job: hydrogen peroxide, not bleach. Why? Because bleach fumes are dangerous in small spaces and bleach damages plastic over time. Hydrogen peroxide kills bacteria, kills mold, removes odors, breaks down naturally into water and oxygen. Pour a small amount into the holder. Swirl it around so it touches all surfaces. Let it sit for 1 minute. You may see tiny bubbles. That's bacteria being destroyed. Now rinse the holder thoroughly with clean water. Already, it looks cleaner. But there's still one major problem left: the brush itself. Now look at the brush. Those bristles, they hold bacteria like a sponge. If you clean the holder but ignore the brush, the bacteria comes right back. So now we clean the brush properly. Hold the brush over the toilet bowl. Flush the toilet. Let clean water run over the bristles. Now pour a little vinegar directly onto the brush. Rotate it slowly. This allows vinegar to reach deep between the bristles. Now add a small amount of hydrogen peroxide. Let it foam. This step kills bacteria trapped deep inside the brush. Now here's a very important detail most people miss. Do not put the brush back immediately. Instead, balance the brush handle under the toilet seat. Let the brush hang over the bowl. Leave it there for 10 minutes. This allows the brush to drip dry completely. Why is this important? Because moisture feeds bacteria. A dry brush stays cleaner longer. This single habit reduces bacteria growth by more than half. But we're not finished yet, because now comes the 2-minute fix that makes this problem disappear almost completely. Here's the secret most people never talk about. The real problem isn't just dirt, it's trapped water. So here's the fix. Take a paper towel or small cloth. Place it at the bottom of the holder. Just one layer. This absorbs leftover moisture. Replace it once a week. This simple step keeps the holder dry and stops bacteria from rebuilding. But there's more. If your holder has no ventilation holes, bacteria will always return faster. So here's a genius trick. Take a hot pin or small nail. Make 2 tiny holes at the bottom of the holder. These holes allow water to drain and air to flow. You won't see them, but they make a huge difference. Now your holder dries faster and bacteria can't survive. Now let me tell you something important. Never store your toilet brush completely sealed. Closed holders look neat, but they trap moisture. Open or ventilated holders are far more hygienic. If you ever replace your holder, choose one with drainage holes, open back, removable inner cup. These designs reduce bacteria naturally. Now here's a habit that quietly makes holders dirtier. Spraying cleaner directly onto the brush. That cleaner mixes with dirty water and creates chemical residue. Instead, always rinse the brush with clean water first. Then sanitize. This prevents chemical buildup and smells. Now pause for a moment. Look at your holder now. Clear water, no slime, no smell, no hidden dirt. This is something most homes never experience. And now you realize something powerful. Your toilet brush holder wasn't helping you clean. It was making things worse. Until now, you didn't just clean a plastic container. You removed a hidden source of bacteria. You removed a smell you thought came from the toilet. You fixed a problem most people don't even know exists. And the best part? It took just minutes. But don't relax yet, because there are a few very important details that make this solution last. And those details are coming next. Now that your toilet brush holder looks clean, there's something very important you still need to understand. Because what you cleaned was only the surface problem. The real danger doesn't come from what you can see. It comes from what slowly comes back, silently, day after day, without any warning. Most people clean their brush holder once, feel good, and never think about it again. That's exactly why the bacteria returns. And when it returns, it comes back stronger. Here's why. Every time you scrub the toilet, microscopic waste particles get trapped deep inside the brush bristles. Even if the brush looks clean, those particles stay hidden. When the brush goes back into the holder, moisture activates them again. This is how bacteria rebuilds itself, slowly, quietly, invisible to the eye. And here's something that shocks most people. That sour smell you notice sometimes? That's not bathroom smell. That's bacterial gas. Yes, bacteria release gases as they break down organic matter. And your brush holder becomes a small gas chamber. Now imagine that gas rising every time you open the bathroom door. You don't smell it strongly, but you breathe it, day after day. That's why this next step matters more than anything. You need to create a hostile environment for bacteria. Bacteria love 3 things: moisture, darkness, and stillness. Remove even one of these, and bacteria struggles. Remove all 3, and bacteria cannot survive. So now we focus on drying, airflow, and disruption. Here's an incredibly effective habit that almost nobody follows. After cleaning the toilet, do not place the brush back immediately. Instead, do this. Hold the brush under clean flushing water for a few seconds. Shake it gently, not aggressively. Then hang it over the bowl again. But here's the twist. This time, leave the bathroom door open. Why? Because airflow removes moisture faster than heat. 10 minutes of airflow dries the brush better than wiping it. This one habit alone can keep your brush hygienic for weeks. Now let's talk about something even more important. The position of your brush holder. Most people keep it right next to the toilet base. That area gets splashback, condensation, floor moisture, cleaning chemical residue. This makes the holder dirtier faster. If possible, move the holder slightly away from the toilet base. Even a few inches matter. Less splash means less contamination. Now here's a detail most people never notice. The bottom of the brush handle, that flat area at the very end, it touches the holder every time. That small surface transfers bacteria directly. So once a week, wipe the handle bottom with vinegar or alcohol. It takes 5 seconds, and it blocks a major contamination path. Now listen carefully to this part. If your toilet brush is more than 1 year old, it doesn't matter how well you clean it. Replace it. Why? Because plastic bristles develop micro scratches over time. Those scratches trap bacteria permanently. No cleaner can reach inside them. Old brushes never become truly clean again. Replacing a brush is not wasteful. It's hygienic. Now here's another mistake people make without realizing. They clean the holder, but forget the floor underneath. That floor area collects dripping bacteria over time. So after deep cleaning the holder, wipe the floor beneath it. You're closing the loop. No leftover contamination. Now let me share a powerful trick that professionals use. Once a month, do this quick reset. Take a small bowl, add warm water, add vinegar, add a pinch of baking soda. Drop the brush head into this mix for 5 minutes. You'll see fizzing. That fizz reaches deep into the bristles. It breaks down residue you cannot see. Then rinse and air dry. This monthly reset keeps the brush from becoming a problem again. Now, something very important about scents. Many people spray air freshener into the holder. This does not clean anything. It masks smell temporarily and feeds bacteria with sticky residue. If you want a fresh smell that doesn't cause problems, do this instead. Add 1 drop of essential oil to a paper towel. Place it outside the holder, not inside. This keeps scent separate from moisture. Now let's talk about health quietly. Honestly, bathrooms are shared spaces. Even if you live alone now, guests come, family visits, children use the bathroom, elderly relatives. Their immune systems may not be as strong. What seems like a small hygiene issue can affect them more. That's why cleaning hidden items matters. You're not being obsessive, you're being responsible. Now pause and think. Before this video, when was the last time you cleaned your brush holder properly? Most people never have, and that's okay, because now you know. And once you know, you can't unknow it. Now here's something very few people talk about. The psychological side of cleanliness. When hidden items are clean, your bathroom feels calmer. Smells disappear completely. That never fully clean feeling goes away. Your mind relaxes without knowing why. That's the power of deep hygiene. Now, we're almost done. But there are a few critical mistakes I need to warn you about. Never pour boiling water into plastic brush holders. It warps the plastic and creates cracks. Cracks trap bacteria forever. Never use steel scrubbers inside holders. They scratch surfaces deeply. Never mix bleach and vinegar. That creates dangerous fumes. Always rinse between products. Safety matters. Now here's the final habit that ties everything together. Every time you clean the toilet, ask yourself one question. Is my cleaning tool clean? If the answer is no, stop. Clean the tool first. A dirty tool never creates a clean surface. This one mindset shift changes everything. Now take a look at your bathroom. It looks the same, but it's not. It's cleaner in places most people ignore. And that puts you ahead. You've removed something invisible, something unhealthy, something quietly spreading bacteria. And you did it without expensive products, without harsh chemicals, without stress. Just awareness and simple action. Now let me leave you with this. There is still one bathroom item that is even dirtier than the brush holder. It looks harmless. It's used every day, and almost nobody cleans it properly. In the next video, I'll show you exactly what it is, why it holds bacteria for months, and how to clean it in under 3 minutes. Once you see it, you'll never ignore it again. Because true cleanliness isn't about what you scrub. It's about what you finally stop ignoring. There is one last thing you need to know, and this part matters more than all the cleaning steps combined. Because cleanliness is not just about removing dirt. It's about breaking habits that quietly create dirt again. Most people don't lose hygiene because they're lazy. They lose it because they repeat small habits without questioning them. Putting a wet brush back, closing a holder too fast, ignoring moisture, trusting that it looks clean. That's how bacteria wins. So from today, your bathroom routine changes just slightly, but powerfully. Every time you clean your toilet, pause for 2 seconds. Look at the brush. If it's wet, let it dry. If it smells even a little, rinse it. If the holder has water, empty it. These tiny actions don't feel dramatic, but they prevent months of hidden contamination. And here's a detail most people never think about. Bacteria doesn't grow because you missed one cleaning day. It grows because moisture stays longer than it should. So dryness is your real weapon. Light, air, time. Those 3 things silently protect your bathroom better than any product. Now imagine this. A guest walks into your bathroom. They don't say anything. They don't inspect anything, but they feel it. The air feels clean. There's no sour smell, no hidden odor behind freshness. That's not luck. That's hygiene done right. And what's powerful is this: nobody sees the work you did. They just experience the result. Now let's talk honestly. The toilet brush holder is one of those objects people are embarrassed to talk about. It's not glamorous. It's not decorative. It's not something people post online. But it's one of the most honest indicators of real cleanliness. Because anyone can wipe a bowl, very few people clean what holds the tools. And now you're one of them. You didn't just clean plastic and bristles. You removed a breeding ground. You stopped bacteria at its source. You broke a cycle that quietly spreads germs every single day. And the best part? You did it in minutes. No expensive products. No complicated steps. No stress. Just awareness, intention, and simple action. Now take a breath. Your bathroom is cleaner than it was before this video. Not because it looks better, but because it is better. And once you start noticing hidden dirt, you can't stop seeing it. That's not a curse. That's power. Because there are still places in your bathroom that most people ignore completely. Places that look harmless. Places you touch every day. Places that quietly collect bacteria for months. In the next video, I'll reveal one of those places. It's something everyone uses. Almost nobody cleans correctly. And once you see what's hiding there, you'll understand why small hygiene habits matter so much. So stay curious, stay aware, and remember, a truly clean home isn't the one that smells good for guests. It's the one that protects your health even when no one is watching. See you in the next one.